Yo, welcome everyone. In the next few days, I'm expecting for Bitcoin to get another major pump. Get ready and try to not mess it up because most will probably miss the entire move. Let me show you why. You can see that yesterday, Bitcoin came very close towards our 1.618 Fibonacci extension price target. And now, for the past couple of hours, yes, we are getting a very small retracement back towards downside. But it really does look like our 1.618 Fibonacci extension price target right here has not been hit on Bybit and also on many other exchanges. For example, on Coinbase, we also came very close towards the level, but the level, at least as of right now, has simply never been hit. That is why, of course, ideally, in the next couple of days, maybe even in the next couple of hours, I would like Bitcoin to get another push towards the upside. But guess what? Majority of people right now on the 15-minute and also on the 30-minute time frame are paying attention to one of the patterns. And guess what? Retail traders really like to trade patterns. And also, they try to guess exactly where the top is going to be. If you go right now on my Twitter profile, 33 minutes ago, I posted a very interesting tweet where I said, people lose more money fighting trends than trading them. And yes, a lot of them are going to guess where the top on Bitcoin is going to be. That is why a lot of people already are trying to nail the top. They are trying to be heroes and literally fire a perfect short position exactly at the all-time high. But I would say like that, if you're right now looking for a short position right here, you're definitely going against the trend. Personally, I do remain in all of my long positions on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, on the entire cryptocurrency market, and later in the video, I'm even going to share with you the exact level where you can be looking for another buy position on the Bitcoin price itself. But guess what right now? Market makers have right now a very simple plan. Potentially at the area where we are as of right now, they could be forming some kind of a pattern that, of course, retail traders really love to trade. Left shoulder right here, head right here, right shoulder potentially forming right now if Bitcoin does get another push towards some side. But I would just say like that, if we do get another push down, potentially breaking the neckline of our head and shoulders pattern right here, of course, personally, I am not really interested to fire another short position because I still know, overall speaking, zooming out on the 1 hourly, 2 hourly, 4 hourly time frame, I still want to see higher targets. That is why at the areas of support, we are only going to be interested to fire another long position. That is why let's right now simplify our price action a little bit right here and definitely not look at our head and shoulders pattern, but actually go with some kind of a horizontal range. What we are right now going to do, zooming in on the 30-minute time frame, we are simply going to be connecting our recent lows right here, extending this one towards the upside. And what you're right now going to see on the 30-minute time frame, Bitcoin simply could be forming some kind of a range. We are going to be bullish at the bottom of the range, and of course, remember, if people are right now paying attention to the head and shoulders pattern, they are going to be looking for a short position exactly at the area of support, exactly at the bottom of the range right here. This is why I am telling to you, it is really dangerous for you to be looking for a short position at the support level. Sure, if you are shorting at the area of resistance, okay, but looking for a short after we are getting some kind of a break towards the downside out of the head and shoulders pattern right here, in my opinion, it's not really the smartest idea because you're going to be shorting exactly at the area of support. And maybe right now you're wondering, why is the bottom of the range right here such an important price target you should really pay attention to? Before we do talk about that, I would really appreciate for you to smash out the like button because 1.2 thousand likes are really possible, and also thank you for subscribing to the channel. Let me right now share with you exactly why the bottom of the range right here is a beautiful price target you should really pay attention to. Remember, what is usually the most important Fibonacci ratio? We go with our Fibonacci retracement from the swing low right here back towards the all-time high, and you can right here see golden Fibonacci ratio coming in exactly at the bottom of our horizontal range. But most importantly, we also need to ask ourselves, where are people that are right now holding their long positions, probably setting their stop losses? And of course, it is going to be exactly below the recent lows. That is why not only the golden Fibonacci ratio is going to be at 121.5 thousand US dollars, not only we have the bottom of the range right here, but also zooming in a little bit right here, you're going to notice Bitcoin has formed a very nice higher low right here, which right now means we have liquidity exactly below this specific low, and also because this right here was a higher low, liquidity below this specific low still has not been taken. So that is why not only one liquidity level is right here, we have two liquidity levels aligning perfectly with the bottom of our horizontal range, aligning perfectly also with a very important golden Fibonacci ratio. And we are not even done yet. What if we go with the Bitcoin liquidation heat map on the 3-day time frame? You're going to notice exactly below the recent lows, some bigger liquidations are going to come in the market. And we are talking about 85 million of long positions getting wrecked if Bitcoin right now does get another push down. Of course, I am not saying Bitcoin right now must already get a push down. I'm just saying if we do get a push down right here, this area right here is simply going to be our first very important support level. Now, what if Bitcoin does not go lower right now and actually we continue higher? Because simply the reality right now is, looking at our market structure on the 30-minute time frame, clearly we are forming higher highs, we are forming higher lows. Clearly right now Bitcoin is having a very nice uptrend, very strong uptrend on the 30-minute time frame, and all this right here can actually be, it was the higher high, higher low, and if the trend right now is going to continue towards the upside, clearly we are going to be expecting another higher high on Bitcoin. And of course also again remember what we just talked about, potentially we could be in some kind of a horizontal range. So that being said, we could get some kind of a swing failure pattern or a liquidity grab above the high. We hit our major price target, the 1.618 Fibonacci extension level, and then we are going to see if Bitcoin does actually get some kind of a rotation back down. But most importantly, we need to also ask ourselves, how can we right now make money in the market? And I would say like that, look for buy positions at the areas of support where, of course, retail traders are going to look to go with a short position, because if they are paying attention to the head and shoulders pattern, apparently the pattern is breaking down. But again, the support level is support level until proven otherwise. And of course also remember, because we are in an uptrend, support area does have a higher probability of holding. And not only that, look right now at the RSI indicator on the 2-hourly and also on the 4-hourly time frame. You're going to notice for the past couple of hours we are forming some very nice hidden bullish divergences. Bitcoin of course pushing towards the upside, forming higher highs and higher lows, while the RSI indicator is getting a push towards the upside, forming lower lows right here. And already a couple of days ago, we have been getting this exact indication. Look right now at this. Bitcoin pushing towards the upside, forming another higher low right here. RSI indicator, another lower low. Bitcoin, another higher low. RSI indicator, another lower low. So it really does look like those hidden bullish divergences are literally right now predicting exactly what has been happening with Bitcoin for the past couple of days. Hidden bullish divergence, pump it towards the upside. That is right now why we are seeing clearly exactly the same thing. Lower lows on the RSI, not on the 1-hourly, but actually on the 2-hourly. Lower low right here, higher low on Bitcoin, which simply means hidden bullish divergence is being present. No big reasons why right now we should be bearish, looking for some kind of a short position at the area where we are as of right now. So yes, if we do get a push down, first support level right here, 121.5 thousand US dollars, we are going to look for some kind of a liquidity grab, swing failure pattern, and potentially of course also fire another long or a buy position on the Bitcoin price itself. Another reason why this specific support level is actually a very nice one is also when we go with our exponential moving averages on the 4-hourly time frame. Yes, if our EMA on the 4-hourly is right now going to go just slightly higher towards the upside, of course it is going to align also perfectly with the bottom of the range, where again potentially we can be looking for another buy position. That is right now why, if you want to trade with us, make sure you take an advantage of the free 8,000 US dollar bonus without KYC and without VPN with the second link down below, because BTC Exchange is right now giving to you only for the next couple of days 10 USDT only after you register. Then make sure you deposit, because you're also going to get a 20% deposit bonus with the second link down below after you register and after initial deposit. Right now, let me also share with you something very, very interesting happening on the daily and also on the weekly time frame. A lot lot of people have been saying to me, bro, we have gotten the highest weekly close ever. And yes, it is right and true. Bitcoin's weekly candle, literally a couple of hours ago, closed exactly at 123.5 thousand US dollars. And yes, it is going to be a record. None of the weekly candles in the past have actually closed so high that the one we got only a couple of hours ago. So definitely a very nice bullish Bitcoin indication. And additionally, with our weekly close right here, Bitcoin also formed a brand new weekly high-term time frame area of support. Not that this level right here is right now important, but nevertheless, it is simply going to be another very important level we can be aware of, simply if Bitcoin right now maybe even get a bigger retracement back towards downside. Additionally, pay attention right now to the crypto fear and greed index. It really does look like, even though Bitcoin is right now at the all-time high, even though we got a brand new all-time high literally yesterday right here, people are not really being greedy. We are, as of right now, being in the neutral level right here, which simply means not a lot of people are being too bullish, at least as of right now. So ideally, of course, we want to get this specific indicator in the extreme greed, maybe even in the next couple of weeks, if Bitcoin is going to be pumping towards the upside. So of course, people are going to be buying exactly at all-time high, and we are going to know if we are in the extreme greed, probably it is going to be the time for us to take even more profits on all of our long trades right here. Additionally, what if we right now go with our Bitcoin CME futures chart? Because you're going to notice yesterday, yes, of course, the CME gap was formed, but nevertheless, as of right now, it is already filled. So this specific chart right now is not really going to be very, very important. But of course, you still need to know that we do have a major CME gap right now on Bitcoin at approximately 110,000 US dollars. This gap, in my opinion, it is going to get filled, but definitely, first of all, I am still expecting another push towards the upside on Bitcoin, maybe even in the next couple of hours right here. And once again, if the support areas right here are actually going to be hit, no way I am looking for any short positions. I am only interested to fire another long position on the entire cryptocurrency market, including different altcoins, simply because right now potentially the altcoin season could be starting. That is right now why, if you want to trade with us, make sure you take an advantage of the free 8,000 US dollar bonus, no KYC and no VPN, with the second link down below, because only after you register you get 10 USDT, but then also deposit, because you're going to get a 20% deposit bonus. But also right now, thank you for smashing up the like button.